Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Tall Ship Tuesday. My name's Jessie. I'm one of the historical interpreters, deckhands, and fashion historians here on Tall Ship Providence. And today we are going to talk about the Tricorn Hat and its iterations after the fact. The Tricorn Hat would first be seen about around the 17th century, but it wouldn't gain popularity until about the 18th century. The original Tricorn hats were made out of mostly beaver hair felt or sometimes wool felt, which both have water repellent and water resistant properties that I've mentioned in prior videos. The Tricorn hat would have generally been kept relatively plain if you were in the lower class, but if you were more upper class, it could have been heavily decorated, anything from rosettes and buttons to trim, lace, and lacings on the sides. These all reflect upon both your rank on the ship, but also your financial class in society. The purpose of the Tricorn hat was in order to redirect rain off of the face and foul weather off of the face onto the back and the shoulders. So these gutters here would have been worn generally facing so that the flat was on the face, but we do see oftentimes in a lot of art depictions of it being faced with the gutter facing out this way. This wouldn't have been very popular, as we do want this to push the water away onto the shoulders and onto the back. The tricorn unfortunately would lose popularity about around the mid to late 18th century in favor of the bicorn. The bicorn would look very similar to the tricorn, except rather than three gutters pointing out, it would only have two, very similar to the shape of a taco. The benefit of the bicorn versus the tricorn, while it still had the same purposes of redirecting water, would be that you could fold it up and put it underneath your arm when you were out at shore. The bicorn would have been made out of similar materials as the tricorn hats, so beaver fur, wool fur, things like that, and would have, as I mentioned before, been used to redirect rain. But again, it would have had the benefit of being able to be folded up not only underneath the arm, but to be folded up completely to be packed away in sea bags. Unfortunately, the tricorn and the bicorn hat would lose popularity about around the 19th century in favor of the top hat, which had the benefits still of redirecting rain off the face with its wide brim around the crown of the head, but also could be used more as a status symbol for midshipmen and high-ranking officials. It would have been made out of more often beaver fur felt, as the prior ones did, but also rabbit fur felt and silk would have been popular choices. Thank you so much for a wonderful Tall Ship Tuesday. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, feel free to like and subscribe and follow us on our adventure page and click on the link down in the description. Thank you all so much for a wonderful Tall Ship Tuesday, and we'll see you next time.